And it's frustrating. It is frustrating when you think you're going forward and then you start questioning, did you make any progress at all? We did it. We did the cross training. Not great. Leading up to the sacral stress fracture, I was having some foot scuffing. So it felt like on my left side, my lower leg, so basically shin area, foot would just kind of snap out, when I was running. So like just a weird little flick thing it was doing. And it was causing me to fall on some runs. And I think with the altering of gait mechanics, with the weird foot scuffing I was having, and some IT band syndrome issues I was also fighting around the same time, might have been caused by the foot scuffing. I was dealing with some gait changes, and that also probably didn't help the sacral stress fracture and the onset of the sacral stress fracture. It has gotten better overall with shockwave therapy treatment that I've been getting on my glute, as well as the focused shockwave on the sacral stress fracture to help bone stimulation and growth. However, sometimes like when you just get in your head and you think it flares or you think an injury flares and you start thinking that you're just not getting anywhere, it can be frustrating. And tonight was just one of those nights, and I'm grateful that I was able to work out. But some of the foot scuffing symptoms just reappeared on the stairs. And it's frustrating. It is frustrating when you think you're going forward and then you start questioning, did you make any progress at all? And I mean, true to what we're trying to go for here, you keep going on the path. You trust in God, trust in Him. And it might not be the result that you want, but you know that through Him, you're going to be good. It's hard not to know what might be wrong and everything, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to stop. Doesn't mean that I'm going to quit or give up on my dreams, because I believe that God put those dreams in my life for a reason. And sometimes, it's just patience and you move forward and you put your faith in Him. It's not easy though. And it's not all sunshine and rainbows. So I will leave you with that. But yeah, God is good. Alrighty, hey guys, we are at Who Performance and we're about to get a bike fit. I've been biking a ton and have had some groin, shin, calf, pain. Not pain, it feels like my groin, shin, and calf are falling asleep sometimes on my right side. So we're gonna go get this checked out and get a bike fit.
I feel okay. Okay. Hold your leg right there, then push up into my hand. Good. Toes up to your shin. Good. Don't let me pull down. Okay. Good. Push up.
It's like the aerobic, like that's there, but I'm looking golden. Okay. But yeah, that's probably the most convenient.
So these are Ergon. It's a German brand.
Yeah.
Just a different foam density and material than the standard Specialized saddles.
Okay.
So we could try these. One saddle that might be good for you to try would be the Power. This is kind of standard Specialized saddle, and it's in the 155 size. But just it's a different shape than the Power Rock.
Okay.
So it'd be interesting to see if you prefer a saddle that's a little flatter or one that has more curvature like that does.
Okay.
And it really just depends on what the shape of like your sit bones and your pelvis.
Yeah. Okay. I'm down to try them.
finished my first ride on my new fitted bike. Well, not new bike fit. It makes a difference. I was able to engage my hamstrings more. I was able to feel like I was able to get more power throughout my whole foot cycle. I was able to not get dropped by as many road bikers who were skadooshing on past me. Yeah, so very proud of the new bike fit. Shout out to Dr. Caitlin Alexander, who got me all squared away on it. Still need to put my cleats on and go clipless, so we'll probably be giving her a visit again in a little bit once I get all that stuff figured out. I might need the help of Hans Han, aka best dad fixer upper. Might be simple, but you know, I could use some help with that. Also, one thing with a good bike fit, I was having issues with my right calf and my shin, kind of falling asleep and feeling super constricted. So I'd feel like I'd have to like really lighten my stroke through the right side and try to push off with more on the left. But now I feel much more even. My foot hardly fell asleep at all during this. The calf didn't tighten up. The shin felt good. So super excited to keep riding with this and hopefully leveling up with this soon. And also, do other people who don't want a bike shorts tan sometimes, do they roll up their bike shorts? Is that a thing? I don't see people doing that. I did it. Maybe people looked, maybe they didn't, but I'm hoping to even it out. I'm just wondering if that's like a thing or if you just accept it. Because I'm okay with accepting too. I'm also okay with riding around looking like I'm wearing a diaper. But then there's safety. So if you crash, you get really bad road rash. So, you know, it's a toss up. Okay, now I'm gonna go get water and eat.
I videoed myself upside down last night, and then I had to correct myself.
We're noobs. Yeah, guys, we're working
We're
on it.
new to
Filming
this.
upside down, filming with our mics off on accident. And you know, here's the thing is, it could be because we're noobs, but it also could be very well like we keep doing this for a few years and we're still making these mistakes because it's just who we are.
It's what we do.
It's what we do. It's what I live for. Okay, we are headed to Nicole's. Why is it sounding weird right now? I don't know. Probably because we're delirious.
The weather.
The weather is really fucking with us. Messing with us. We are headed to Nicole's Shockwave appointment. This is my first time seeing Shockwave, so I'm really excited to like geek out and go over that.
Totally legit.
They're like,
Oh,
we're turning. Oh,
oh no!
No, I'm
we're
like,
not
where are
turning.
you
We're not
going?
turning. Habit. We're not turning yet.
If you are on the roads in the Denver metro area and see my sister's car, run away.
Let's focus on Shockwave.
Going today. It's how many more sessions of this do you have?
I have 2 more after this.
There goes my shoe. 2 more after this, and then what? Do you get like released?
So it's a total of 6 Shockwave sessions. That's like the ideal number of treatments that the literature tends to show the best results. So this will be my 4th one. And so I have my 5th and 6th next week. And then after that, I should be getting an MRI again, and probably in about 2 weeks. So on week 8, we'll be able to see the bone healing. And one thing that the doctor did say is that sometimes with the follow-up MRIs to see how the stress fracture is healing, you can still see bone edema, which is essentially bone swelling. However, that can also be a result of the Shockwave treatment, and not all swelling is bad. Inflammation is good. It shows healing. It shows the body's repair process. So bone edema is okay, but they just want to make sure the actual fracture site is healing. And if it's healing nicely, then I can be cleared to start a return to run protocol in about 2.5-ish, 3 weeks, based off of that MRI that I get.
An MRI you'll get next week?
In about 2 weeks, probably.
2 weeks. Slow down. It's like I'm driving with a 15-year-old daughter.
I get excited when I start talking about bone edema. And the Shockwave I'm getting on the sacral stress fracture, it's in zone 1, so it's a little higher up in the sacrum.
It's broken into 3 zones. So it's the most superficial. I think that's how the doctor was describing it. And it's focused shockwave, which is like essentially acting like a powerful bone stimulator for growth. And then on my femoral ischial impingement in my butt, which the doctor thinks could have been what we're experimenting, if it could have been related to the foot scuffing I was having on the left side as well. That is being treated with shockwave, but that is more on the muscular side to make sure that my muscles and my glutes and external rotators aren't pitching the sciatic nerve or anything, which could be contributing to foot scuffing. And that one is radial shockwave. So do 2 different types of shockwave, the focused shockwave on the bone, radial shockwave on the glute.
Sick.
Yeah, sick. Yeah.
Oh, my arm's so tired.
He wonders if I ever shave my legs because for whatever reason, whenever I come here, it's like my legs are never shaved. And then I feel bad for him. It's like, oh, my patient with the hairy legs. But yeah, if he thinks something about that, he's never told me. So I appreciate him saving my dignity. I need new shoes. You know, I think this is good. I can go for ages, but I think that's good. Now I wanted a rematch.
Go over there.
Because
You're like, I'm gonna lose my balance.
And then I was also wondering for like reintroducing plyos and stuff, how long should I wait to?
What week are we at now?
We're 5. Or 5 will be next week.
I would say 6 to 8.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 to 8. And I would keep them fairly simple, just a simple pogo, then like double leg pogos. And then like the way the progression will go is it'll be like double leg pogos in place, then double leg pogos like side to side, front to back. Rinse and repeat with single leg. And then there's a couple of specific ones I like to do for these higher, like sacrum, femur, bone injuries that are a little bit more specific. How does that feel there?
That feels good.
And how's like all the cross training and everything going?
That's going really well. So the stairs have been great to add in. I went on my first outdoor hike yesterday, and that felt great.
What was the hike?
And it was just great to be inside. It was North Table Mountain.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
And but the steep, kind of like walking down the steep side by Highway 93, that didn't bug it at all.
Great.
Well, I'm glad you tried to listen about something with BTS.
Yeah. They were playing some of the snippets of the stuff. I was like, oh, that sounds pretty good.
Oh yeah. No, they really they were experimenting with their sound a lot this go around.
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
It took me a little bit to like I had to listen to the album a few times.
Yeah.
But I liked it. It was just a lot different.
I am breaking out though a lot here, which is odd.
Where?
Just here, like in Colorado.
Maybe it's because of the dry air mixed with altitude?
I feel like dry would help, right?
No, not always, because then your oil glands, especially along your like jawline, overproduce like sebum.
Whoa, okay.
Those lights don't count.
Apparently some stoplights are optional in Colorado. So appointment went good.
Yes.
She's cleared to start progressing to get to plyometrics. These are things that we should be doing and incorporating long term as well.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Smith machine, like Bulgarian split squat type things.
Dr. Cabalius was saying a lot of mid-stance strength work, because
Yes.
that's when you get the most force on your sacrum. Those stabilizer muscles around the sacrum, and that is really big with mid-stance. And so just focusing on that work. So next week is week 5. We're on Friday. On Monday, I start my week 5. And then the next week, I can start doing like double leg pogo hops and slowly reintroducing some plyos to get ready for my return to running.
Oi! Hopefully.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Yes. Alright, we're gonna try to go work out and then go find ramen. Maybe. We don't know yet because we just don't know. Adios, amigas.